What's going on, guys? Bringing you today the AceBeam X80 light. It is 25,000 lumens of extremely beautiful brightness. And just in case you were wondering, this light is the only light that is lighting up this room right now. All right, guys, so I'm going to go over just a simple unboxing of this light. First and foremost thing I want to show you is that this is a really nice box. Like, this is the first AceBeam product I've actually ever unboxed before. And obviously, you could tell from the intro, we have been playing with this light, so it has been opened already. But we did keep every component of the light that came with the light before. But this box is like, it's like a solid cardboard box. And one of the coolest things about it is that it's actually got a magnetic strip that opens it on the side here, which is super cool. You see the AceBeam insignia everywhere throughout this box. Of course, you have the 25,000 lumens. It's capable of an ultraviolet mode. It's got the blue, the green, the red, and of course, the blinding white light. All that signified here on the very bottom of the front of the box. On the side, it's kind of cool. It's got these cool little graphics. It shows you applications. The reason it's got a little diver on this light here, at least the little image of a diver, is because unlike IPX8 rated lights that are tested and rated up to 2 meters underwater, this guy has actually passed a test up to 30 meters and is rated at 30 meters underwater. So technically, if you want to do some light diving with it, you definitely could with this light, which is flipping awesome, I think. On the back, you have a little bit of information about the light down here, as well as your lumen and intensity charts here and your run times as well, which is awesome. I'm not going to go too into depth with this. Hopefully you'll be able to see it from the video, and you can definitely go to the AceBeam website and figure out exactly what the specs are. Most important spec, obviously, this sucker goes up to 25,000 lumens. So that's pretty awesome. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and open the box up real quick, and we're going to take a look inside. So the box comes, got a lot of styrofoam around it. The light actually comes itself in the sheath. We're going to put this aside just real quick here. 2 little silicone gel packets in here. There's another one as well. I've got this little warning on the side here. I'm not exactly sure what that is. Basically, it's telling you to be careful with the batteries, how to store the light, things like that. Just a few standard safety tips here, which is kind of nice that they put that in there. You have your AceBeam user manual in the bag as well, and you have, let's see here, it might be all that's in this part. Oh, I'm sorry. And you've got a AceBeam warranty card as well, which is also really cool. So I'm going to set this aside real quick. You've got this, again, it's marketed everywhere, but this really cool little plastic see-through AceBeam bag. Inside of that bag, you'll find a really, really nice lanyard. I mean, a lot of people say they have nice lanyards, but this thing's got like 2 rivet points here and a really, at least what appears to be, super sturdy claw. I mean, the friction on this thing, it's almost a little difficult to actually open it. So this is a really nice lanyard that it comes with. And then you have 2 replacement O-rings as well. So that is all that's in this little bag. Set this aside real quick. You have the sheath, obviously, and the monster light inside. So you got this little sheath, which is kind of unique from other sheaths simply because it's a full-sided sheath. So typically you'll find that, the most sheaths are completely see-through on both sides, but this one's actually really cool. Got the AceBeam insignia on it. It completely covers the light from the bezel down, really. Velcro there. You have the Velcro strap on the back, and you can weave it through a belt as well, plus your loop on top. So cool little sheath there for the light. The light itself, and something that's awesome about this light that not all lights can say, is that this light does come with, from the factory, in the box with 4 high drain 3500 milliamp, which is awesome. I mean, that is a crap ton of juice. AceBeam battery cells in there already, so you don't have to go out of your way to buy extra batteries. This was not a special packet that we bought, or a special package. They just came with the flashlight, which is really, really cool. Now we're going to briefly go over the user interface of it. This is actually my little brother's light. He is the lucky guy that owns this light, and he's a lot better with the user interface than I am, so I'm going to go ahead and switch it over to him now. All right, what's going on, you guys?
So on this light, there's actually only one button, the power button. Through that, it's turned on and you can actually reach all the modes. So I'm going to start low and work my way up with the lumens. So first things first is the ultra low light. That's done by pressing and holding this light while the light is originally off for 1 second. So push and hold, 1 second. There's the ultra low. Then I'm going to turn the light off. You turn the light off just by, from any mode, just pushing it once, nice and quick. Don't hold it or anything. Now, the low one I already have memorized on the flashlight. It always memorizes whatever the last mode on it was. So just push to turn it on. This is the low light. Then from here, all you do is push and hold the power button and it will go through all the different modes. So push and hold will get us to medium next. Push and hold high. Then when you push and hold next, it'll take you to colors. This is red, green, blue, and then it even has a ultraviolet, almost like a black light, where if you put like your clothes or something underneath, it has that neon effect. So then whenever the light is on, no matter what setting it's on, if you double tap the power button, it'll take you to turbo mode. So double tap, there's turbo, and then if you double tap from turbo, it'll put you into turbo max. So double tap again, turbo max, and that's the 25,000 lumens. Then the last setting to cover is the strobe. That's done by pushing the power button 3 times consecutively. And I believe that's 5,000 lumens at the strobe. And then the very last thing is it has a lock on the device, just because you don't want it going off, especially with how high the lumens are. So you push and hold for 2 seconds. It'll blink twice. That signifies it's locked. Then no matter how many times you push the button, it won't turn on until you push and hold for another 2 seconds. It'll blink twice. And then, again, it'll have memorized whatever your last mode was when you turn it on. And that's the whole user face.
All right, guys, so that's going to wrap up the unboxing and going over the user interface of this light. Stay tuned, because we are definitely posting beam shots on this light. One thing that I want people to understand is that at 25,000 lumens, this light gets hot, man. I mean, it gets burn your hand hot. So keep that in mind as well. Of course, like most other lights too, it's going to have a step down phase. I think after about 3 minutes, it amps the power down. But for a light this bright, just understand that you're not going to be able to maintain that 25,000 lumen output consistently for a full hour or whatever the time says on the back. There is a step down mode, and there has to be, or else the light's going to burn itself out. So keep that in mind, guys. The next video coming to you guys is going to be beam shots. Stay tuned, because this light is unbelievably awesome. Stay safe. God bless.